Hello ladies and gentlemen, Aditi Ghosh once again on Inner World Revealed. In this vlog of mine, I'm not going to talk about numerology today. I'm going to talk about my trip to the lab of the nature, the Andamans. And as you can see, it's nature, trees and the chirping of birds all around me, and it's so beautiful and serene out here. The Andaman Islands is a group of about 500 islands in the Bay of Bengal between India and Myanmar. This destination is rated as the best islands in India. These islands are known for their white sand beaches, sprawling mangroves and tropical rainforests. Our journey began from the Port Blair Airport, also known as the Veer Savarkar Airport. All flights bound to the Andamans land here. Port Blair is the capital city and is a vibrant mix of various cultures: Bengalis, Tamils, Telugus, Nicobaris and Burmese. This city to me truly appeared to be unity in diversity. This place can really be called a mini India. Our first check-in was at Hotel Di Marina. The best part of the hotel is it is located on top of the hill. And if you go to the rooftop restaurant and peep outside, the view is just mesmerizing. The hotel staff is very friendly, efficient, hospitable and homely. The following day we planned our visit to the Jolly Boy Island. For that, we had to travel from the city to a small village called Vandoor. The journey from Port Blair to Vandoor was very scenic and the road was very well paved. The island has a hilly landscape which is surrounded by the sea, which makes it even more beautiful. It took us about 45 minutes to reach Vandoor. Vandoor was the gateway to the Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park. From there, we had to take a ferry to the Jolly Boy Island. The ferry ride was very scenic. Lush green mangroves, rich forests, and clear water. And that is a huge turtle floating on water. The Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park was created to protect the wildlife, the fauna and the corals. This park is actually a group of about 15 islands, out of which only 2 are open to visitors.
सामने जो आइलैंड दिखाई दे रहा है, खूबसूरत आइलैंड दिखाई दे रहा है सर, ओपन सी के अंदर, उसी का नाम ये है जॉली बॉय आइलैंड। रेड स्किन आइलैंड, ये मलाय और होप बे, दो आइलैंड का बीच में से लंबा सा आइलैंड दिखाई दे रहा है, बीच में देखिए, इसका नाम है रेड स्किन आइलैंड। ये 2 आइलैंड को वॉल्टरनेट में चलाते हैं 6 महीना के लिए। अभी 6 महीना के लिए रेड स्किन आइलैंड बंद है, टोटली बंद रहेगा। अभी वहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं जा सकता। अभी 6 महीना के लिए जॉली बॉय आइलैंड ही खुला है। जब इसका 6 महीना पूरा हो जाएगा तब इनको बंद कर देंगे, उनको खोल देंगे ऑल्टरनेट में। आइलैंड दिखाते हैं, है ब्लॉक में भी दिखाते हैं। ज्यादातर लोग वो सब जगह घूम के आने के बाद लास्ट में पार्क में आते हैं और पार्क में आके ही खुश होता है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो टोटली 15 आइलैंड है, इसमें कोई लोग रहते ही नहीं है, खाली आइलैंड है।
On reaching Jolly Boy, we decided to go for a glass bottom boat ride. For this, we were being made to sit in a boat. It was a small boat with a glass bottom, and it had about 6 people on board. We enjoyed this wonderful ride for about 60 minutes. We could explore the underwater marine life as the boat sailed on water.
oyster मछली खाता है, अगर कोई फिश ओपन कर उतरता ना, कोई फिश चला जाएगा तो मर जाएगा। जिसका कलर ब्लू रहेगा उसमें भी फाइंडिंग नीमो रहेगा। फाइंडिंग नीमो जो पिक्चर बनाया ना सर, नीमो रहेगा। नीमो, हाँ, वो फाइंडिंग पिक्चर वो उसी के ऊपर बोलते हैं सर, इसलिए आप लोग जल्दी समझ जाते हैं।
ओके, एलिगेटर। On our return to Port Blair, we checked in at Hotel Sarovar Portico, a beachside resort on the Corbin's Cove beach. The beauty of this hotel was we could straight away walk into the beach from the hotel itself. The Corbin's Cove beach is 8 kilometers away from the main city and is a bit secluded. It looks very tranquil with its lush green coconut palms around it. It also provides a lot of scope for all kinds of water activities like swimming, surfing, boating and many more. I decided to go for a water scooter ride and it was quite thrilling, I must say. It was followed by a speedboat ride with all 3 of us in it and it was quite an adventure.
क्या हो गया? पूरा नाश हो गया।
এটা কি সুনামি হচ্ছে বাবা?
The beachside cafe is a great place for a snack. We had prawn fries, fish fries and noodles and they were willing to cook more but we were full.
नाम क्या है इसका? किंगफिशर। अच्छा, किंगफिश वाला तो इसको क्या करेंगे आप? ग्रिल कर देंगे? ग्रिल भी चाहिए तो ग्रिल मिलेगा, फ्राई चाहिए तो फ्राई।
ये क्या है?
जो कोलकाता रोई माछ है ना, मिष्टी जले, এখানে লবণ জলে।
নোনা জলে। আচ্ছা। Inter-island cruise ferry rides from one destination to other was quite an experience. We took a Green Ocean cruise ferry from Port Blair Island to Havelock. Green Ocean is one of the 2 major private cruise liner companies out there. The best part of the ride was we were allowed to walk all around the deck freely and take pictures. And once the ship was in mid-ocean, there was also some DJ music and dance. As we approached Havelock, the clarity of water seemed to be increasing. So I'm living at this place in Havelock and this place is called the legendary and beautiful Barefoot. Barefoot is set in a lovely jungle behind the very renowned Radhanagar beach in Havelock. This was a very unusual experience. Just as we arrived, we received a very warm welcome with coconut water and we were gifted with torches. We were wondering what role did the torch have to play in all this, and they replied, just let the sun set and you will know. it was really a jungle. Although it seemed to be very dangerous and unimaginable in the beginning, but was very well maintained and safe. There was no intercom, no connectivity, not even street lamps, and all this made it a completely new experience. The sun sets at 5 p.m. and from then on, torch is your only friend. The common area like the lounge and restaurant were all well lit, but they were very far away from our room. So this was our hut, which is basically a tent. The walls are all made with fabric, and this is how the room looks from inside. The beauty of all this is we still had AC and geyser. The washroom is also very lovely. We have everything, almost all of it, and everything is in a theme. And that is the restaurant. It is a lovely place to hang around in the morning and also in the evening. Relaxing in the afternoons while sitting on the easy chair and sipping some coffee was a great experience. So this is the famous Radhanagar beach in Havelock, and as you can see, it is hot. It is 10 a.m. in the morning and I'm sweating a bit, but in spite of that I'm loving it so much. It is a beautiful beach, very wide and magnificent. The Radhanagar beach is counted among the most beautiful beaches in Asia. It is a very beautiful, pristine, clean and wide beach located on the western coast of Havelock. The combination of turquoise blue clear water and fine white sand is just out of this world. The sand is very, very fine. Each grain of sand is so minutely crafted. The beauty is further enhanced with the lush green fauna surrounding the beach. We were spellbound by this beauty of raw nature. While walking along the beach, I spotted a lot of crabs. Tried to capture a few, but missed out most of the times. This is the best that I could get. Our next destination was Neil Island, and for that we took a ride on the very popular Macruise Gold. Macruise really lives up to its reputation. Macruise is a high-speed catamaran ferry. It is supposedly having more speed and more space on water, and not to mention the luxury quotient is also very high. Just as the ferry was approaching Neil, we could feel the exotic beauty of this island. Although not so famous, but Neil has its own charm. You want to run away from the rest of the world and just want some peace and quiet? Come to Neil. And to me it seems to be the most beautiful island out of all the islands that I have visited. The water is most clear and most unpolluted as compared to the other places that I have visited. It is the bluest out here, and the scenic beauty of this place begins straight from the jetty. Straight from the point when you're going to reach this place by cruise, you're going to see the scenic beauty of this place immediately. And the scenic beauty really has no bounds. The beaches out here seem to be named after the mythological characters in Ramayana. Ramnagar, Lakshmanpur, Bharatpur, Sitapur. Out here we stayed at the Pearl Park Beach Resort. The best part of this hotel was its location. It was positioned just adjacent to the Lakshmanpur beach, which is a very popular beach and a spot in this island. And this is how our room looked from outside. Kind of very sweet and cute. The Neil Island is surrounded by an unexplored coral reef which encircles most of the island. For this, the color of the water around the island is a bit greenish blue, and as you move deeper into the sea, it is a bit deeper shade of a blue, and it is so beautiful. When we went to the same beach very early in the morning, it was low tide and we could actually see the coral reef. Shell hunting was also a very good idea. They don't encourage you to pick many, but we managed to collect some. The fauna surrounding the beach is also very striking. I found the look of the sea mahuas to be especially interesting. We also went to a place called the Natural Bridge. It was a natural dead coral formation, like a bridge. No doubt it was a very exotic place, but the trek was kind of deadly. So if you're okay with a few bruises, you can definitely visit this place. This is the Natural Bridge, a bridge created by corals which were alive long ago, and at that time there was water above them.
কোটি কোটি বছর আগে পৃষ্ঠের উপর পর্যন্ত জল ছিল, তখন এই কোরালটা লিভিং ছিল। নাম মাউন্টেন কোরাল। মাঝখানে কেভটা দেখছেন, এর কারণ ওই যে জল থাকতো এর কারণে ভেঙে গিয়েছে।
This is the sea pineapple plant. It is only found at the seaside. This is poisonous. Tribals use it for intoxication. Due to high annual tides, these corals are dead. More after the tsunami. The difference between live and dead coral is live corals are colorful and dead ones are rock-like. The Andamans are the most remote areas of India, yet there is so much of India in it. These are sparsely populated areas, yet so multicultural. Visiting this place has been one of the most wonderful experiences of my life, and thanks to the very efficient team of Travel Exploria for coordinating this customized trip for us.